whatsoever you do, you are always, even with a very, very basic kind of object, you are more or less bent and inside a very specific, let's say, system, and that system is framed by the gallery or the museum. And I wanted to see if it was possible to continue such a work outside of that frame. And I started then to work mostly in the street. And then, of course, the work I was doing was not possible to be used anymore. And I only kept what was the background of my painting, which was vertical stripes. So in a way, these vertical stripes, which are always the same since 65, are still used today, but in a very different way. As soon as I quit what was strictly some way to work with painting. Not to say that it's not anymore paintings, because I don't really care or less if it's separate or if it's still partly a work as a painting, but it's not anymore with the concept of a frame or with a work of that sort. And it involves the space and the site. And my idea with using the stripes, it's always to use a reference which is visual and which is being always the same as the quality of a tool. So it's like, as soon as you know it, you can recognize, and when you recognize, you can also calculate. Just an idea, if you start to count all the stripes which are behind me, you will know exactly the size of the wall. So that's one way to read and to see the way it's used. Or sometimes, like downstairs, I use it to show the relief from the wall. So then you can just see how many, and you have also the size which goes outside of the wall, just to speak about few examples.